Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I have a video I wanted to come and do. Make sure you go and check out my first video because it's interesting, and that I got 2 more days on that video, so stay tuned for that. But I wanted to come and do She-Ra Princess of Power, the original series. And I wanted to come and do a theory about one of the episodes. And the episode in particular, I'm talking about from the old series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta go. I'll tell you how to research it and thing, and I will give you all of the I'll try to give you the websites at the bottom here where I found my information from. So let's get started. So the episode in mind I'm going to be theorizing is none other She-Ra, Princess of Power, the Crown of Knowledge. So if you are a OD and you were born around 1983, 1984, and 85, 86, you probably will have remembered the original She-Ra, Princess of Power. Now, one of the episodes, I was earlier today just watching the video because I have it on DVD, and this particular one was called like I'm saying, the Crown of Knowledge, and it was about King Jared and everything. And so let me just give you a little um a little bio on the story itself. So they go um to this festival, and it's this young boy named Marcus who is the baker's son. And Bo is around some little kids. I say probably about 6, 7, 8, maybe 12 years old. And they're listening to this story about King Jared and everything that Bo is telling. And all the kids are getting very interested in it. And then Marcus hears the story. Well, as Marcus is hearing this story, he loves King Jared. He wants to be like a nobleman and stuff like what the baker has says in it. And so when Cal go whoo, when it's Cal's turn to be on the spotlight, and he make the claim. And Kyle was making claims that he knows where the crown is. And he said, from listening to the story and everything, he goes, the crown is, and let me make sure I says this, at Jared's castle in Dark Edge. Now, Dark Edge is sort of kind of ruled by the Horde. And so Marcus, the baker's son, make a ruckus. It's this sort of like bull-like creature to get everybody's attention for he can get a hold of Cal and fall off and get Cal and go on off and find the castle. All right. Well, and soon as Adora and them get through, they go, "Where's Cal?" They don't know where Cal is, and his father, who is the baker, goes calling Marcus' name. He can't find him anywhere, and like Bo remembers him being into the story as well, and think, all right, to get to where I'm finna get to this theory. And my theory is very interesting when I saw it today. And I was like, I noticed things from the movies, from this particular episode from back when I was young. I never noticed it until now. So one of the things is they get to Jared's castle. So now they had took off and they went on, and he let Cal go. He said, "Would King Jared like this, Marcus?" And he goes, I know better. So he let him go. He said, "I can't let you be here by yourself." So Cal stays with him. Okay? That was just so funny that he stayed with him. If it was somebody nowadays, they would have just left him there. But that's just that. So as they get to they approach to the castle gave a riddle. And I can't remember the riddle. It was like, what can I hold but can't never, it was funny. It's a funny little riddle. He gave him a riddle and he goes, hold your breath. And I know it was something doing with hold your breath. And they let him in. So they goes in. So during this time while a Caruxus is going on, Imp, and if you don't know who Imp is, I'm going to give you a little bit of who he is at the end, so stay tuned. So Imp runs back and tell Hordak and Shadow Weaver. And Hordak said nobody has able to go past those tests in that castle. And then Hordak said maybe we can help the boy. So I go, okay. So one of the things Shadow Weaver ended up using her magic and transforming a cloak. You could kind of say a cloak or robe or cape, but we're going to say cape with this amulet. So he put this cape with this amulet out. So my first thing was, why Cal did not recognize what kind of, Cal did not recognize what this cape was. That was this number one. So his birdie sense did not go off. So I'm going, why Cal did not notice this cape? It wasn't there earlier. So they going through these challenges, and they go, which way should I? And he asked Cal, which way I should go, and he goes, it's your challenge, Marcus. It's your way. So you got to decide. So Shadow Beavers goes, oh, it's the door on the right. Then Hordak goes, make the cake go that way. So she makes the cake go that way, and when the cake moves him that way, Cal did not get alarmed that it pulled him that way. When that cake pulled him that way, that should have been a dead ringer. Something's not right with this cape and amulet. So as Shira and them approaches, they go do their little riddle and stuff, and Marcus' dad make a mistake and steps on a trap and thing, and they falling in this water pit. Shira has to get them out. So as they go, as the story goes on, the second thing that I really thought Cal would have picked up on, what I picked up on is when they got to the crown and they see it, and he didn't pick up on Marcus' mannerisms. And like the one thing what I mean by mannerism is, one, why when Marcus sees the crown, he goes, oh, the crown is all mine. And Cal said, Marcus, you can't touch the crown. Da 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 da. Okay. So then when when the voice of Jared comes forth, he goes, you did not earn this crown this day. And listen to it. You didn't earn this crown this day, Marcus. She goes, I freed Cal. So then that got me to thinking, hold up. Cal don't realize what's going on. So that was the three things didn't realize. So then I think when the voice of Jared noticed when Hordak came forth in the amulet, he goes, I'll take you this day. I'll take you this day. You're mine. And then the voice of the crown of King Jared literally goes, you won't take me this day or any other day, Hordak, because either will fall. And so it's like it's all of the challenges that what he really fears. And then Shira has to save him, and she's like, don't move, Marcus. And that was the one thing I just didn't get. I'm going, okay, did the voice of Jared realize that it wasn't all of the boy doing of being evil? He must realize that the boy wasn't evil or anything. He didn't mean evil intentions. And afterwards he goes, and then afterwards he goes, Shira, you earned me. And Shira goes, I don't earn you. I haven't earned you, King Jared. I'm delightful, but you are for everybody when we become free from the evil horde. And I actually agreed with that. To get me to say this, he actually gave her a little crown and thing. And my theory, that was just some of my theories of this particular episode. But then he was like, Marcus, you was looking for courage. And in this episode, he ended up finding courage. So my thing is, now that the Horde knows where he is, my theory is this: they probably relocated that crown, and when they relocated that crown might, and this is just my opinion, I think they probably relocated it to Bright Moon, because might relocated it to Bright Moon or relocated it to the Crystal Castle. Now, this is King Jared's crown and everything. I feel like they might have relocated, but I want to hear your opinion. So if you want to know, I want to hear your opinion based off of the original. This is from the original She-Ra Princess of Power, the Crown of Knowledge. So I want to hear your opinion on this. Do y'all think that She-Ra and Bo relocated the Crown of Knowledge to none other Light Hope, the Crystal Castle, or Bright Moon, the Castle of Glimmer and Queen Angela? All right, y'all. I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.